Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to House York in Exile, where we're randomly scrolling across the screen for me trying to find the timer. There it is, go. Oh. I had this open on the total troops page of the ledger, just to see how things are doing. I mean, Austria is our ally. Don't think we've actually managed to get him into any of our fights at the moment, and our other allies are... not France. Oh crap, France is allied with Scotland. That could make going a fat way quite difficult. But we do have allies of Poland, Austria, Castile, Portugal, the Pope, and the Hansa. Really? Have that many possible alliances? Might need to look into the balance of this mod. I think some of the modifiers that I've got, I thought should have gone away with with annexing the countries, but we'll look into that. But yeah, anyway, so France is the largest, so France getting dragged in wouldn't be brilliant, and they have lots and lots of manpower, which basically no one else in the world has. But the third is Lithuania independent. Nope. So the third, the fourth, the fifth, the eighth, and the ninth. And are you under Castile? Yes. Along with Naples. So if I could bring my alliance to bear, France wouldn't be a problem. I doubt we could bring France to bear, though. With all of them involved. It's nice to see that the Hansa has grown and is growing again. So that original alliance, which was just for like some navy support, is actually now proving to be quite useful. People are improving relations with us. Might as well send these two already to... So three, actually, already to siege that up. The rest of you are... Yeah, you're on your way. Why are you guys separate? You was one navy, weren't you? I ain't already in Provence. Oh no, that's Brittany's navy, yeah. And you are just protecting trade. Okay, that explains that. I'm happy, I understand. And Britain is sieged up by another form of heretics. Oh crap, we have armies in exile. You go back to East Frisia then. You guys... Actually, stay there. You can carry 9 troops, so you dock up. I didn't check to see if them missions that we've created are actually valid, so yeah, it might be having to go and back into the modding after this, but it should be there. We couldn't play them at the moment anyway because we're waiting for... Oh, wait, so I'm Black Flag, but we didn't end the war, it's just you came out of the war? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Once this falls, you know, all fine, dandy, and sugar candy. England actually has a larger troops limit, but our force limit could go larger. So let's compare this to force limit. They have a force limit of 19 and 16. I mean, England has been reduced, we are growing, so I'm hoping that eventually we will see some more movement in value and us get them over. Also, I'm going to put a limit on not annexing anyone on mainland, well, in the British Isles, like I have done. It's fine, the Hansa has grown, like I have done with Brittany and Provence. You know, fair enough, all the lands in continental Europe are like House York lands, which makes sense for us to directly hold them. Leinster, again, I had a valid reason for that being under our particular control. Too few rivals. Oh! So yeah, they were gone as soon as we were there. I sort of feel we have to take France. I'd love England to have been there, or Lancaster. Oh, we already have Lancaster, yeah. So France it is then. the other pretender to one of our crowns. Let's see how that makes things behave. Between England and Cornwall. Our marriage with Poland has ended. That's unfortunate. We are starting to bring some of these more in line with possibility, and they're starting to vote for other people again. So if I can focus on the ones that are voting for Austria, that's good. But let's bring you home so I can re-up that royal marriage with Poland. There we go. And probably send you back, and we might even get you back before the end of... Because I'm doing my best. Wait, oh, that's been reset. Oh, yeah, of course. New king. So let's see. With this new king, we have the largest percentage increase. They start with 10 points. How old is this new king? 55. So he's no spring chicken. 34. We're trying to bring one of the younger ones to it. Brandenburg actually is a little bit younger and a lot better stats than what we rolled, but yeah, we still might as well push for it. Let's try and get you back to Cologne before the end of the month, which is you. There we go. So I don't know if we actually lost any improvement there. Truce is expiring with... Oh, Brunswick's a short one, that's why that's came up. You're still suffering from liberty desire. I really should be improving relations with you. And not maybe the electors. No debate in Parliament. So let's set a debate. And for 10 years, base tax in Provence. Accept culture threshold, down 10%. So, by default that's 20, isn't it? So let's see, if I was to go to the ledger... And which page would this be on? Country. I want the culture pie chart. Economy? No. Oh yeah, it is in economy. That would probably bring you to accepted. You should already be accepted. Irish with a little bit of improvement. So at the minute you're not an accepted culture. No. Breton is. Francian is. But these pie charts are going to change soon, adding in some Octanian. Which I think it's actually the culture groups which get accepted. Oh no, Octanian isn't. Oh, that is an accepted culture. No, we won't be doing that. We do need a debate in Parliament though. So we're not granting minority rights. Let's go for appropriate land for the state in Provence. Okay, one base tax in one... Oh, no, just in one province. It doesn't say which one. East Frisia, our current capital. Gain local autonomy in Anjou. Grant naval commissions. We'll be doing both. Still only the two. I'm actually surprised that we don't have too many seats. We seem quite large to say that we don't have too many seats. And Leinster would probably be my next one. You know, have an Irish seat. Or maybe even down here. How long until we've annexed Provence? 4%. Hopefully won't be too much longer. Yeah, it's still thing. Yeah, Liberty Desire, don't care. Advisor seat. When does the mission thing come back? February. I don't want to lower my things because I'm hoping for a good mission like Meath. Or if it comes up, I'll explain the Cornish mission. So you guys, you're watching this, you know there would have been a Cornish mission by now. Improve relations with us. Thank you. You would like military access. Okay, well, who are you fighting and will it even help you? You're not fighting anyone. I'll grant you it. I don't know what good it's going to do you. France is trying to improve relations with you. You're my rival. Go away. I guess you don't see me as a rival, which is fine. You don't even see England as a rival. I guess because the power that would have been the two of us has been split. You pushed them off your continental lands, although I own a lot of continental lands, and in what France would consider its territories. Yeah, Hungary, Austria, and Castile. Well, thankfully you're our enemy with Castile, because that means... Why aren't you showing up? You're under one of my allies. I guess unless you're at war, you don't show up then? That surprises me. No mission selected. Yep. Reenactment of Higston Down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to find the actual date where Cornwall ceased being an independent part of Britain was reasonably hard. I couldn't find anything in particular, although what I can find is an attempt for the Cornish to ally themselves with the Danish to preserve their independence, being that, the Cornish were not Anglo-Saxon, I don't believe. I could be wrong here. So they might have found themselves more naturally aligned with the Danes. My history on this is a little bit rough because I've just done it sort of in between the episodes. I looked into it before, but then it's been weeks. Now, the Battle of Higston Down was the last battle in that sort of campaign. Now, the only historical documents I could find after that sort of mention Cornwall as being either part of Wessex, which is the kingdom which went on to form England, or as a subject of Wessex. Now, I think this might just be... I mean, we would think of it as if you was a subject, you're down to it being a duchy. But it was quite common then to have vassal petty kings, and that's sort of a term which was used on the island. So the fact that he was a vassal king probably still just meant that he was under. So the Cornish are free from House Lancaster. This is our chance to get a foothold on Britannia proper, which it is. To do the mission, basically it's the same as the Irish ones. I do need to figure out whether to tweak them and what sort of bonuses they should really be giving, but I'll let you guys comment and let me know about this. But yeah, Cornwall itself is independent, so we need to bring it under our control. And we're going to do this by reenacting the Battle of Higston Down, where we beat them and we completed them. He's still saying vassalize me. It's like, please vassalize it. No, I have other missions for that. Reenact the Battle of Higston Down. In that case then, let's get our troopies on the boaties. Get them out into St. George's Channel. Do you have any allies? You are allied with Gelray. Do I want to take Gelray? I think I do. Revolutionaries. That's fine. I think we bring all of our troops here. Actually, now we'll undock on the face. This is landing the Empire, which the Emperor won't like, but it is also getting me closer to London in here. That gets me... at the minute, I can't fabricate on Calais. If I take these, I could fabricate on Calais. If I can fabricate on Calais, that gives me a reason to go to war with France to try and get over to Kent. Although there probably will be some missions relating to France, but my idea was to take England first and to form Great Britain to try and let France blob out, but to be honest, my allies are keeping them reasonably constrained. I mean, look, Castile-Aragon. Austria, Empire, so sort of protected by Austria, and I think Elector, so very likely to be protected. Austria, me, eventually. Austria, Savoy isn't. Savoy's like a weak link in that chain there, but if Savoy was there, we'd have France pretty well boxed in. Okay, my boaties are there. We could probably dock up in Utrecht. Actually, do I have military access for you, Austria? I probably do, and I'll get fleet basing rights. Access. I don't have a diplomat. Both of them are basically going to be capped out soon, and yeah, it's... I'm going to keep one diplomat over there trying to deal with them, but I don't think that's a thing that we're going to be able to get. Ask for fleet basing rights. Next month, ask for military access. Austria is now the papal controller. There we go. So I can dock up in Holland and march over to Utrecht. We know diplomats, and we will have soon. You decided to allow us military access. Declare war. Who's willing to come and help us? Distant war, that's fine. Austria's in debt, but that's only a -10. They're fighting in another war. If it weren't for the fact that they was fighting in another war, they would. Castile just sees it as a distant war, but they're very close. Again, Portugal, distant war, and the defensive, but if it just weren't for the fact of distant war, they would. The Pope is in debt. He's fighting in another war. It's a distant war. He's only defensive. The Hansa's willing to join, though. If I was to co-belligerent Gelre. Let's just work this out. You are allied with... That could get me at war with Scotland and Oldenburg. I don't necessarily want to fight Scotland just yet. Actually, how large are they? They're a little large to vassalize. If I could bring Scotland into this war, I could maybe take the northern English lands as well. I think we run the risk. And Oldenburg is land around my capital. Now, a lot of this we probably won't be able to do due to AE, but I like to see what are all the possibilities in the war. Like, for instance, we know Oldenburg is likely to be involved, so we see what we could possibly take from them, what bonuses, what would be the good outcomes in that. We see that if we co-belligerize them, it brings in Scotland, what would be the good outcome for that, and so on and so forth. And I think this is what we do. We declare war for subjugation, co-belligerize Gelre, and declare the war. Connaught Munster and Brabant. Disputed succession in Poland. Right, Polypol. We've got up to 3 points. I think, yeah, we're gaining them quicker than just about anybody else. We should get over the 10 quite quickly. I think we'll have that from now on. And if the points get reset every time, to be honest, as long as you can dedicate your guy over to there, that's a lot of points. And that's... yeah, it's Monarch points. I think it's 2 years worth of what that king's going to get. That's a lot of Monarch points. Even at the 1... oh, it's not a lot of the 1 and 2s. It's 24s and... then again, 24 and 50. So 24, 24 and 50. Something. No, 48. Still got that like 200 Monarch points. I don't care how... yeah. I don't care for the fact that it's taken up a diplomat. That's Monarch points. If I could turn almost anything else into Monarch points, I would do. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubes, that's all the time that we have for today. I've completely forgotten what I was going to remodify in the meantime. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.